What is going on, guys? So today we're talking about the best programs for strength and size. So obviously it goes without saying that with any kind of strength-based program, size is going to come along with that. That's just a natural progression of things. So I'll go over some beginner things that I think should be noted and taken down for you guys, okay? Any type of program, really, basic programs are going to work for any beginners, okay, as long as they have the fundamentals down, their form and technique, and they're not trying to go too crazy with the variations. As long as they have the basics, then almost anything will work for the first few years of training. Now, this is talking about natural lifters as well, guys, okay? This is not talking about anybody geared to the gills, taking any kind of enhancements, okay, other than creatine. So this is not for those guys. This is for purely naturally gifted athletes who choose to use their own body and see how far they can take that, okay, which is very, very far, guys, okay, believe you me. So anything like 5x5, okay, starting strength, for instance, is going to work absolutely fantastic for the first few years, 2-3 years maybe, and then you'll start hitting some really big plateaus, okay? You can break through the minor plateaus on the way, but you're going to start jumping into brick walls, okay, at some point, guys. Okay, so you just need to keep taking those basic lifts, okay, whatever lifts you choose, okay? And remember, guys, this is my personal opinion, okay? This doesn't go for everybody. This is very relative to every individual out there, okay? Not everything works for everybody, okay? There's no set in stone thing that works for every single person who's training out there, okay? Everybody has different goals. Everybody has different body types, okay? Everybody has different amounts of fast twitch muscle fibers out there, okay? Everybody has different amounts of slow twitch muscle fibers, okay? Everybody has different amounts of testosterone in the system. So all of these things, all these variables come into play. You have to understand this, okay? So not everything will work for everybody. I, myself, from personal experience, I banged my head against a brick wall trying to do things conventionally for so many years, okay? I started out with just bodybuilding and just doing the basic bro stuff. I eventually moved into one of my favorite routines, which was dog crap training by Dante Trudel. Okay, that is an amazing system for size and strength. If you're looking purely just for the size and strength aspect of it, not anything, hyper specific to, lifting, but just for general size and strength, it's fantastic. Again, I was a professional wrestler at the time, so this coincided really well for me and worked really well for many years. Until I eventually moved over to strongman training and actual strength applications of things like this. So for beginners, start out with just 5x5, even 5-3-1, because that doesn't push your max ceiling for strength. It takes you slightly under it by 10%. So you're never actually at full risk of possibly injuring yourself or burning yourself out. And I went straight into exercise specificity with it. So I would really focus on just one exercise, okay? I'm not a sports guy, okay? I don't go to meets. I don't compete in strongman. I compete purely for myself, my own personal ego, as it were. I'm a pure ego lifter, guys. So that that being said, I just work on one specific exercise. Okay, that's what I did for many years now. Last 5 years, like I just said. So I started out light, got used to the movement patterns of these odd lifts, and then I moved into exercise specificity with it and maxed these lifts out, okay? And I have become exponentially stronger than I ever thought I could actually possibly get. So for those maximum strength gains, guys, I recommend Bulgarian. Yes, it's geared towards guys who lift, but if you tailor it correctly, you can manage the load, okay, as a natural, okay, without getting burnt out, as long as you don't overdo it. You literally work up to your max. These Bulgarian guys, they would work up to max and just repeatedly hit max, okay? Fail after fail after fail after fail until they hit something, but for me, it was work up to a max of that particular day, and if you fail to hit that max, move down to something lighter and hit a rep max, okay? And that is it. And if you want to do some fluff stuff, some really like fluff stuff, like some occlusion training, throw that in, okay? some, band work, for the biceps, for the old guns. That's absolutely fine, guys. So for absolutely maximal strength gains, guys, not focusing on size, because that's going to come along with the strength gains and the fluff work afterwards, then I recommend Bulgarian, even if you're natural. Okay, guys, so that's my take on it, personal opinion, what's worked for me. Okay, I've used it with clients as well, respectively, and it's worked absolutely fantastically for them. Okay, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Okay, what's worked for you over the years? What's given you the best results, strength and size wise? Okay, I really want to know your opinion.